Waiting.
Hey guys.
Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Got 10 people watching already.
10 people already.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, that's awesome. So, like usual, if somebody could let us know if the audio and video is good, that'd be great. Just let us know in the chat.
God. Reef robber after 5. Old line state fishing. Freezer bound outdoors. 3D printing outdoors. 2017 Rebel Outdoors. Pond Predator Nation. Nadia.
Is it 2017 or is it 217?
Or 217, sorry.
Yeah, 217. So, hey, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good tonight. We are going to pick a winner for the giveaway tonight. We'll give people time to get in here, so we'll probably do that after a little bit. If Nunya, Texas is in here, if somebody could let us know, because he's still blocked and we can't figure it out, so that would be great. But yeah, we're going to do the giveaway. We're going to talk about the channel a little bit, what we got coming up. Fun and exciting things happening, growing like crazy. So it's been a good last month or so here.
Yeah, no, it has. It's been a good week.
Yeah.
Reef robber says leave him blocked.
Yeah, no, Nunya's a good guy. If we can get him unblocked, we're gonna do our best to get him unblocked. So.
Section 8 says should have called him.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I should have called you.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you sent your phone number, I think I was up on Lake of the Woods, and then I kind of forgot when I got home.
Yeah.
So, but appreciate all of you taking time out of your evening to hang out with us. You said Freezer Bound was in here, right?
Yeah.
Freezer Bound had an awesome live stream earlier. It was a lot of fun hanging out with them over at their live stream. If you get a chance, definitely check them out. So,
Freezer Bound says we're staying in the ice house this summer.
There you go. Yeah, come on over to Minnesota and try it out. So
17 people in here already.
Wow, awesome. 17 people. That's great. We appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in and hanging out with us. So, but what is everybody up to this evening other than hanging out with us? Any plans for your hump day? I guess it's getting.
Do people still say that anymore?
Yeah, Tom Keltish the other day made a video, said it.
The other day. It
last
wasn't
week.
Okay, I was
last
gonna say.
week. Jeez.
Chill.
So, and I would assume everybody in here knows, but we are giving away a $50 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's gift card. Yeah, Rachel will show it there. So hope everybody got entered. If you haven't, it might be too late to enter now.
Probably. I can't
too late
throw
to
anybody
enter
else
now.
up on the wheel now.
So
took me a long time to get everybody up.
Yeah,
there
is a lot of people that entered. So I don't know exactly what the number is, but your odds are still decent, I guess. Probably, I don't know, 1 in 40 some chance of winning. But yeah.
Your mom says she's pouting because the ice fishing's over.
Yeah, it is sad that the ice fishing is over.
But she's not alone because everybody's ice fishing is over.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it went quick this year. Probably a third of the lakes around us are completely free of ice now. So
I haven't seen any more lakes with ice on them
by
us.
Yeah, a little bit north of us, I'm sure there's still some ice on some of the lakes. I know Mille Lacs will have ice for a little bit, but the shorelines are so garbage now that I don't know that you can get out anymore. And so, yeah, we'll just be pulling the boat out soon, getting the boat ready. I hope you all got to watch our latest video that we did with After 5 Outdoors up on Lake of the Woods. Got to catch my PB pike. That was an awesome trip. And we may have another collab in the very near future, possibly even this coming weekend / early week. So we're going to try and make it up to the Rainy River and fish some sturgeon with After 5. And I think things are lining up to where we're going to be able to make that work. So, but yeah.
22 people.
All right. Are people still saying hi as they're coming in? We don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah, we've got, oh man, I don't even know where we've left off. We've got Otters in here, Raymond Williams, Judith and Dan Davis, NKR, Mark J. Larson.
Oh, good group.
Exertion, Sunfish King, Regina, Pond Predator Nation, Renee. Yeah, we got a really good
wow,
group. 23.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys coming in.
And everybody who's asked if they're on the wheel, I believe the answer is yes.
How about we pull the wheel up quick and let people look? And if you don't see your name on the wheel, let us know in the chat and we will try and get you added.
Okay,
so
let me see if I can figure this out.
Give Rachel a second here. She's going to try and share our screen. Try and get the wheel pulled up.
Oh, hold on. Right there. Perfect.
Yeah, so take a peek at the wheel. Let us know if you're not on there, and we'll get you added.
It's an overwhelming wheel.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on that wheel, so. But
yes, this is the wheel for the giveaway.
Yep. So there was 3 requirements to get on the wheel. You had to like the video. You had to comment #GetLivin', and you had to be subscribed with your subscription set to public. So
Pond Predator Nation says not seeing mine.
I thought for sure
it's on there. I see it. It's in red.
What part of the wheel, hon? Explain.
Bottom left.
Bottom left in red. Do you see it now?
James says say hi. So hi, James. Geo Bushcraft and Outdoors says I want on.
Yeah, so the 3 requirements to get on the wheel were to like the giveaway video, comment on the giveaway video, and you were supposed to comment #GetLivin', and be subscribed to the channel with your subscription set to public. But you can still add people, correct?
I can try.
Yeah, let's try and get Geo on there. Anybody else not on there that should be on there?
A and B Outback just came in.
Hey guys, appreciate you coming in. Got an awesome group in here tonight.
NKR.
What?
Are you sure I'm on the wheel? Let's see.
NKR should be on the wheel.
I'm confident. It was one of the first ones I put on there. Yep. Top in light blue.
In light blue on the top. All right. Are you adding Geo Bushcraft in there?
I will.
Okay.
I can't see mine, but I can't see anything.
I have the same problem. That's why I rely on Rachel.
All right. I got to get a notebook or something because there's quite a few. No, tell Bicknell he's not winning our ice castle.
Yeah, Bicknell, you're not winning the ice castle. Sorry. We love that thing too much to give that away. So unless we get sponsored by Ice Castle and they give us another Ice Castle, we won't be giving this one away. So,
All right, I will throw Big Daddy on there as well.
Big Daddy in here?
Yep.
Hey, Big Daddy, appreciate you coming in.
So James wants to know if he can get on. Says, I got an 18-foot ice castle.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, we have a 8 by 17-foot custom Outlaw edition. And if you would like to see our ice castle, we did do a walkthrough video of it. So go check out our videos after the live stream here. And yeah, but before we spin the wheel, we want to make sure everybody's on there that should be on there. We don't want anybody upset.
Yeah, who else was I adding? So I was adding Geo Bushcraft.
NKR was on the wheel already. Oh, yeah. Yep. You got Big Daddy.
I'll put that on there.
Did James say he wanted on?
I don't think that he said anything about that.
Okay.
Or did he say, how do I get on? Maybe.
I think
that's what
did.
he said.
Yeah, so the way we did the contest.
Sorry, guys. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Buckeye. Buckeye, I think you are on the wheel. So, yes, that is Jess. That was Jessa.
Yeah, she's giving us some trouble tonight with bedtime.
Yeah. So, James says yes, wants to get on the wheel.
Yeah, and if you guys could, just please make sure you're subscribed to the channel. If you would, comment on the giveaway video that we did. We'd really appreciate that. We want it to be fair for everyone, so.
All right, let's see. Gotta add a few more here. So I'm gonna just take this off for a second, go fix those things quick.
Yeah, so hope everybody's having a good Wednesday. It's been kind of crappy weather here. It's been rainy and nasty for the last couple days. I know we needed the rain. We were pretty dry here, but I'm over it. Everything's wet and muddy now. So
spin already.
Who wants us to spin already?
All right, let's see. All right, wheels back up. Added some more people.
How many people we got in the chat?
32.
32 people in here. That is awesome.
Yep.
So, yeah, we appreciate all of you guys entering the giveaway. We appreciate you guys supporting our channel, hanging out with us. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So we appreciate you guys very much. And we will get to spinning pretty soon.
Frida Prowl's watching.
Hey, Frida Prowl. Appreciate you coming in.
So, when do you want to spin the wheel?
Yeah, I don't know. Should we make them wait a while, or should we spin early? And I'm just afraid if we spin the wheel, everybody's going to take off right away.
Yeah.
And two guys, we do have some merchandise coming out. We got t-shirts, hoodies, sweatpants, caps, and stickers. So if you guys are interested in getting any merchandise, please let us know. We don't have it yet, but we were promised that it would be here a week from tomorrow. So about 8 days, and we should have it. So if you guys want any of that, you can contact us at livinmnoutdoors@gmail.com.
Yep. We have our stickers.
Yeah, stickers turned out really cool, I thought.
Yep.
So yeah, if you guys are interested in pricing or size availability, just send us an email, or you can contact me on Facebook at livinmn outdoors, and we should have it within about a week.
A week, yeah.
A week. And
had a couple more people pop in. Laura, the Explorer.
Hey Laura, appreciate you coming in.
The Funk.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Free to Prowl. Did I say that already?
You did.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and if you could hit the thumbs up button, that would be awesome too. That really helps the videos out when you guys do that for us. So, but
we got 34. Should we just go for
34? Are you guys? Let's get at least 10 people to say ready in the chat, and if we can get that, we will spin the wheel right now.
Let's see. James wants to know where his name is. I did add you, so it should be up there. But there's so many people up there. Well, we've got a lot of readies, so.
Okay. We'll just make sure James is up there, and then we will spin.
Yeah, I don't.
Did you find him?
Misspelled doesn't count.
What did we misspell?
No, not us.
Oh.
Your dad wants to know good perch bite anywhere?
No, Dad, there's no perch biting anywhere.
Quit spamming our chat.
My dad is a perch nut. You could be on the best walleye bite in the world, and he would get up and leave to try and catch a perch. I don't know.
All right. Should we do it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and spin it.
All right, here we go.
All right, guys. Who's it going to be?
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy is the winner. So, Big Daddy, we need you to contact us at livinmnoutdoors@gmail.com. We're going to need a mailing address for you, and we will mail out that gift card as soon as we get your contact information. So send us an email at livinmnoutdoors@gmail.com. If you have trouble with that, you can go to our channel, go to About, and it should be linked there. So send us your contact information, and we will send that out to you ASAP. So congratulations on winning that.
Yeah, that was
and we appreciate everybody else entering. You guys are great. So yeah, and we're pretty proud that we figured out how to pull that wheel thing up on the screen here. So that was an achievement in itself for us. So
yeah, it was. Look at us learning new things every day.
Yeah. So we don't have a ton of stuff scheduled to talk about tonight. At some point, we might ask if anybody wants to come up on the screen and talk with us. But otherwise, in the last week, we have gone from 497 subscribers to currently we are at 534.
Mm-hmm.
So in 1 week, we've gained 37 subscribers. So that's awesome. We appreciate you guys helping us out with that. The channel's growing like crazy. Things are progressing. In 2, we will be getting a P.O. box for our channel soon. So if you guys ever wanted to send anything to us, you can. send a letter, send a sticker, whatever you might want to send to us. We're going to have a P.O. box for that. And that would be really cool if we do that, and we can start making videos of opening up fan mail and stuff like that too. So be really cool to just have that interaction with the subscribers and stuff like that. And yeah, what else do we have going on? We got the merchandise coming, got our PayPal set up. We're going to be working on getting a website going. I started Fish Brain, very new to Fish Brain, but if anybody has Fish Brain and they want to add me on Fish Brain, that would be
Section
cool.
8 said to add him
Okay.
on Fish Brain.
Yeah.
So, but we had a handful of people get out already.
Okay.
Reef Robber says, I'll put your sticker on my boat if you want me to.
Cool. Yeah, if you guys would like a sticker, send us an email. Or on Facebook, send me a message. So
Off the Hook says on Fish Brain.
Cool. Yeah, we're very new to Fish Brain. I think we have like 90 followers or something like that. Slowly starting to figure it out, but it seems pretty cool. So
yeah, I don't know anything about it, so that's all.
Yeah,
that's all you.
Yeah, I take care of the Fish Brain stuff. So, but yeah, we got on. We'll talk a little bit about the collab that we're working on for this coming weekend. I think on Sunday morning, I'm going to be headed up to the Baudette area in Minnesota. We're going to meet up with Cody from After 5 Outdoors, and we are going to target some sturgeon. I've never been sturgeon fishing before. Cody was up there earlier this week and went fishing. I won't spoil anything about that. You guys will have to check out After 5 Outdoors to see if he got skunked or if he caught something. So go over there. But yeah, I'm excited to go try that. I know there's a good walleye bite going on up on the Rainy too. I don't believe you can keep them right now, but it's still fun to catch and release. So that's our probably our next. Well, no, tomorrow we're gonna go over to my grandpa's house. He's got 40 acres with some ponds on it and a whole bunch of wood duck houses. So we're gonna go over there tomorrow and we're gonna clean them out, put fresh wood shavings in them, get them ready for the wood ducks that are coming up, and hopefully they'll nest in them and there'll be a whole bunch of wood ducks come duck season this year. So his place is already a wood duck haven. They are in those ponds by the thousands around duck season. It's pretty incredible the flight that comes through there. So
James wants to know if we're doing any more ice fishing, and the answer is
we are done with ice fishing. Yep, it's over with unless somebody reaches out to me very soon and says, "Hey, we got good fishable ice." I don't foresee myself getting back out.
Is there any more safe ice anywhere?
Not that I know of. I don't know of any place you can get out anymore. Around us, the ice is gone. And up north, I believe the shorelines are already shot. So I don't know if you can get out ice fishing anywhere. But we do have the trusty boat. And we're going to be pulling that out here soon, getting it ready to go. And we're going to start hitting the panfish early spring here. Try and get on some crappies and bluegills. And yeah, we never stop fishing. So you guys will get to see plenty of fishing content. Turkey season is coming up on April 14th, which is a Wednesday, I believe. And Rachel's going to try and stick a turkey with an arrow this year, her first time ever turkey hunting. So we'll find out kind of how that goes. We've never really done it before, so that's going to be a learning process for us. So,
all right, we've got Daddy Ducks in here now and wants to know who won.
Big Daddy won.
Tips Icy Outdoors is here.
Hey, thanks for coming in. New follower of the channel. I appreciate you doing that. And looking forward to watching some of your videos as well. So
Zach says we need to get our truck and fish house wrapped with our decals.
yeah, that would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool. So I might have to look into that. But for now, we'll slap some stickers on them. So.
Yeah, Big Daddy says can't keep walleye on rainy. So
Gotcha.
That's pretty much what we assumed.
Gotcha. So Big Daddy, are you from Minnesota here? I would assume so if you know the regulations on the rainy, or you maybe live on the Canadian side. But so yeah, we've been crazy busy editing the fishing videos. We had hours and hours and hours of footage we had to sift through. Those took a long time to edit those videos.
Yeah.
So we've been busy editing. We've been busy talking with the people making our merchandise. Been busy working on getting the P.O. box set up. Like I said, we got our PayPal set up now. What else have we been working on? Seems like just
constantly
we've been
busy.
boiling down sap. I almost forgot about that. I think altogether we collected somewhere between 400 and 500 gallons of sap. So last weekend we were busy cooking down sap and finishing it. I think we're about halfway through the sap now. And my buddy Jim, he built a sap evaporator, and he's been doing a lot of the work there. I got to get over there and help him out for one full day, but he's been doing most of the work. And we should be posting some more of those videos coming up in the next 2 weeks. So,
yep, making the maple syrup.
Yeah.
Your dad says Big Lake is God's country. Is that why he's moving away from there?
Big Lake is God's country. Yeah.
Big Daddy says it's from Minnesota.
Yeah, cool.
Or no, James. That was James.
James is from Minnesota? Cool.
Turkey last year with a 10-inch beard.
I would say that's a really big turkey, but like I said, we know nothing about turkey hunting, so I would assume that's a big turkey. I guess I don't know how long their beards normally are. But I'm going to leave you guys with Rachel here for a second. I have to go put a kid back into bed again. So.
Mm-hmm. Putting up a fight tonight. Let's see who else we got in here. Got Nick. Hello, Nick. Matthew. I don't know if Jeff's still in here, but have a good night. Tips, Icy, I'll try and have Daniel answer that question for you, but I don't think he's ever fished for sturgeon before, so.
Keeping them entertained, hun?
Yeah, let's see. Add Justin to fishing is here.
Awesome. Thanks for coming in.
Oh, Daddy Duck. Now he's gone and rearranged the furniture. That's funny.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens. I'll go on a fishing trip and come home and things are rearranged.
Our house is too small. I do not have any room to rearrange furniture.
No, but you rearranged the kitchen last time I was gone. A little bit.
Oh, well, yeah.
A little bit.
The bread box and the toaster and the coffee maker.
Yeah.
That's not furniture, but
No.
okay.
Yeah. So
Tips Icy wants to know if you have any special tactics that you're going to use for sturgeon fishing.
So this will be my first time ever sturgeon fishing. So I'm probably not the most qualified to give any tactics to other people. But from what I've heard, I believe it's a size 2 circle hook. I believe either gobbed full of night crawlers or shiners. And then I think they use a bullet weight up a couple feet from that, and then use heavy braid. So, yeah, that's as much as I know about it. So we'll find out. Yeah, I hope we get one. So even if we just get one, I'll be excited. But yeah.
Matthew says that was a nice pike you got a couple weeks ago.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, and actually, with Rachel learning how to share our screen, maybe we should pull that video up quick and try and watch it with everybody, and we can.
I don't know if I'm qualified to do that yet.
No, not qualified to do that yet. I don't think it'd be that.
I would
difficult.
I'd have to do a test run sometime.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we won't do that, but
just go check out the video.
Yeah, go check out the pike video. It'd be fun to watch videos with you guys sometime. Maybe we'll have to do a premiere sometime so we can watch it live with you guys. I watched, I think it was my first premiere ever watching last night, and that was kind of cool being able to interact with the person who posted the video. So, but yeah, what was I talking about before I went upstairs? Syrup?
Maybe
doing syrup. Yeah, the syrup season is basically over here. So we're gonna be pulling our taps out, and yeah, she's done. Hopefully we're hoping to get 10 gallons of syrup, but I don't know if we'll get that. And if I do get enough, I'm planning on sending some down for Mrs. Daddy Duck. So I heard she gets a little feisty over her real maple syrup. But yeah, how many people we still got in here?
22.
22 people still. That's awesome.
Let's see. Regina's headed out. So thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Nick says he got a 20-inch rainbow trout last year. Wow.
Wow, nice trout.
Renee wants to know, how much does that make?
How much syrup does that make? 400 or 500 gallons? That should make anywhere from like 10 to 14 gallons. It all depends on how much sugar content is in your sap. And that can vary year to year, and depending on what type of maple tree you're tapping. So yeah, we're hoping for at least 10 gallons of syrup.
So Matthew says, how thick do you make the syrup? I've had some Minnesota made stuff that was super thin and other that was pretty thick.
Yeah, so we use a hydrometer to test the density of our syrup. A lot of people use a thermometer, or they just guess on when it's done. But yeah, we use a hydrometer. And so I believe the cook temperature is somewhere around 220 to 222 degrees. But we use a hydrometer. I don't know the whole science behind that, but that lets you know when it's done. So yeah, if it's too runny, it probably wasn't cooked down long enough.
Yep. Sunfish King says that the good stuff is a little runny though.
Yeah, you don't want it too thick.
No. You
want it to be able to pour out of the jar still. You don't want it where you tip the jar upside down and nothing comes out. That's a little overdone. So yeah.
3D printing says, I'll buy some from you.
Yeah, So I'm doing it with a buddy, and I'm going to let him keep the majority of it. But if we have some extra, we can possibly do that. So.
Tips wants to know, are you guys doing videos or have videos of you making syrup?
Yes. So we've posted one video of us collecting sap so far. And then there will be a video coming out of the process of making the sap evaporator and us boiling the sap down and finishing the syrup. So that should be coming out in the next 2 weeks for sure.
What kind of tree are you getting the sap from?
Maple trees. I don't know the specific type of maple trees, but they are maples. I know you can tap birch trees, walnut trees, elm trees. Somebody told me today you can tap popple trees, but they have a very low sugar content, so it takes a lot of it. And
those aren't very big trees.
No,
those are really tiny, skinny trees.
So, but yeah, all of our trees were maple trees that we tapped.
Miss Buttersworth.
Yeah.
217 Rebel says, we'll trade crappie for syrup.
I would do that, but I already have my limits of crappies in the freezer, so I don't want any more fish in the freezer.
That means it's time to eat some.
Yeah, we should eat some fish here soon. Maybe we should do a fish fry during a live stream. Do an outdoor live stream, fry up some fish. You guys can hang out. We'll eat some fried fish on the live stream. That'd be kind of fun.
Daddy Duck. Grammy Goose can't wait for her syrup.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and Daddy Duck has gotten me turned on to the fried apple pies. He always talked about them, and I wasn't sure what they were. And then when we were ice fishing up on Lake of the Woods, we talked to him on the phone, and he explained that it's the little Hostess pies in the little cardboard boxes or the plastic bags. And oh my goodness, those are good. I knew what they were, and I had them before, but he reminded me of them, and now I'm eating them more frequently. So.
Say hello to Sunfish Assassin. Just jumped in.
Hey, Sunfish Assassin. Appreciate you coming in.
Rebel says, well, I'll just come up for a fish fry.
Yeah. Yeah. If anybody wants to come hang out and have a fish fry, you're more than welcome.
Sunfish King's headed out. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
And James wants to know, yes, that is a walleye we got back there.
Yep. That is Rachel's walleye. She caught that on one of our local lakes. Not necessarily known for its walleye fishing. No. And it surprised the heck out of us.
That was a big surprise.
Yeah.
He says, oh, I bet you got a monster pike. And I'm like, no, it's a walleye.
Yeah. Yeah, it was still kind of dark out. And I don't think we had any lights with, did we?
No, it was really early morning.
Yeah, and we forgot a lantern. So when it came to the hole and we finally got to see it, yeah, it was a big surprise. So,
yeah. Hey, yeah. Mike.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Mike. Appreciate you coming in, hanging out. And yeah, we can just keep answering questions here. That's awesome that you guys have so many questions. I don't always have the answer for you, but it's fun trying to answer them. So.
Nick's headed out.
And
yeah,
see you, Nick. Appreciate you coming in. Rachel is going to be purchasing her shotgun here soon, and we're going to try and make a video of that. We're going to talk to one of our local gun shops and see if they'll let us film most of the process. I know they're probably not going to want us to film like the background check type of deal. But if they'll let us film the majority of the purchase process and stuff like that, I think that would make a really cool video. And have you decided what shotgun you're going with?
Not entirely, but I guess we would probably be leaning more towards the Beretta, probably, just because I've heard nothing but good things about it. So I would rather have the more quality, reliable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had it narrowed down to a Franke Affinity 3 or the Beretta A300. And I think she's leaning towards the Beretta. So
Tips wants to know, did we do well walleye fishing ice season?
Walleye fishing was a little tougher this season for us, actually.
Yeah, it was.
We started out on Red Lake for early ice. Rachel went up there with me for my birthday, and we got 5 or 6 fish.
I think we had 5.
Yeah, wasn't the best fishing. And then we tried Mille Lacs.
Mille Lacs was tough for us.
Mille Lacs was really tough. I think it was tough for a lot of people, though. That's what I kept hearing. You did hear of a few guys every once in a while really getting on them when they were feeding good. Otherwise, did we fish walleyes anywhere else?
No.
I think we picked up 1 or 2 while we were like crappie fishing and stuff like that, but we didn't target them a whole lot except for on Mille Lacs and Red Lake.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Winnie.
Oh yeah, we did get on a pretty good walleye bite on Lake Winnie.
Uh-huh.
The size wasn't very good, but there was a lot of them down there, and we caught a bunch. So, and we did get one nice eater, and then one that was in the slot we had to put back. I believe that one was 23 inches or something like that.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but it's in that one video.
So,
Sunfish Assassin says, "Do you do any cooking?" And then Nick had said before he left, you should do a catch, clean, cook.
Yeah, so we've done a smoked goose cooking video, bacon wrapped goose. We did a grilled venison backstrap video, and we did a catch and cook in the ice castle with some crappies and bluegills. Our cooking videos don't seem to do very well for us. I don't know if we're just not good at them or what, but they seem to struggle for us.
Let's see. Daddy Duck says, can't go wrong with the Beretta. What gauge?
Yeah, you can answer that.
The 12?
Yeah. Yeah, she's going to get a 12 gauge.
12 gauge.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She, before she had a 20 gauge semi-auto TriStar, and that I wouldn't recommend that.
It's not.
Not good.
It's not been good to me at all.
No, it's only had maybe at most 200 rounds fired through it, and it misfires probably 50 to 75% of the time.
It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
So I've only been duck hunting for a couple of years, and that's
only a couple of times.
Well,
I wouldn't even say a couple of years.
Couple seasons. But yeah, I've only been out a handful of times, and I've never shot one. I've had many chances, but that gun is so frustrating because you got ducks flying right at your face and click.
Yeah.
Click.
Yeah. So yeah, that hopefully that one will be getting sent back to the manufacturer. Yeah, I don't know. That was not a good gun for her. So, but
Frontier Survival just popped in.
Hey, Frontier Survival, appreciate you coming on. So,
people are talking about Stoger. Mark J. Larson says get a Stoger.
Yeah, so probably 85-90% of the people you talk to about Stogers say they're the best guns they've ever owned. And then you have that 10 or 15% that say they would never own a Stoger. I'm sure they're perfectly fine. Everybody that I've personally known who's had one has no problems with them at all. So,
yeah. And James has a couple comments in here. Yeah, it sucks. The walleye slot and limit on Mille Lacs is really tough, and I think that a lot of people aren't a big fan of that.
Yeah, so the slot on Mille Lacs Lake is you can keep one fish,
Mm-hmm.
and it has to measure between 21 and 23 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a whole big deal here in Minnesota.
Yeah, it's from Minnesota.
Yeah, I know. I'm not just talking to one person. So, kind of a big deal in Minnesota here. It's kind of between all the resorts on Mille Lacs, the DNR, and then the one tribe. There's one Indian tribe who manages the lake as well. And yeah, it's become kind of a mess up there. But we won't get too much into that because that's kind of a hot topic. So.
Mm-hmm. The Dobson's explicit channel is watching.
Hey, Dobson's, appreciate you coming in.
Daddy Duck says my son has a stoker and he hates it. Uses it for a boat paddle.
Yeah, so there's that part of the 10% there. So,
yeah,
but
everybody,
yeah, everybody has their own experience with things, and just like, some people would probably say that a TriStar shotgun's a decent gun. That has not been the case for us. And I believe it was the Bicknells told us they had issues with theirs as well. Yep. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was just a bad batch of them that came out and most of them are good, but yeah, that's our experience with them. So.
I haven't heard from Bicknell in a while.
Yeah, they jumped in the beginning.
Did he get ticked because we didn't give away our ice castle?
Maybe. He wants that thing bad.
Yeah.
So
James says at least you can keep walleye on Red Lake. Yeah.
Yeah, you can. But with the pressure that Red Lake gets, I wouldn't be surprised if that limit gets dropped down to 2 fish. And it might even go further than that. If that lake keeps getting pressured like it is, I wouldn't be surprised if it gets dropped down to 1 fish or a catch and release for certain times of the year. So it's a heck of a walleye fishery, but man, it gets hit hard.
That I think we had such a hard time up there this year because every 5 minutes somebody was drilling a hole.
Yeah.
Right next to us. Everywhere you go.
So we went out the beginning of December when it was still just walking. And when we stayed at Rogers Resort and we walked out with our portable. And when we walked down there in the morning, it was probably 6:30 in the morning.
We went as soon as they were letting people out.
Yeah, so maybe even 6 a.m. And there was a line of people in their vehicles, probably 3 miles long, waiting to unload their stuff down at the access.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I heard there was like 1,500 people just out of Rogers Resort.
It was a zoo.
Yeah, there was no getting away from the crowd that day. There was people everywhere. I think we even walked out like 2.5 miles, maybe even 3 miles out.
Yeah, and we were at the front of the pack.
Yeah. It when we walked out in the dark early morning, we got set up and we thought there was nobody else around us. And then when it got light out and unzipped the fish house and looked out, there was people everywhere. So.
Tip says, I wouldn't be surprised if Lake of the Woods doesn't end up with stricter rules. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Lake of the Woods, Red Lake, and Mille Lacs are probably the 3 most heavily fished lakes in Minnesota when it comes to ice fishing. And yeah, they just aren't going to be able to handle that pressure. So.
Matthew says, I just want the snacks off the ice castle. I seen how y'all load up on the snack drawer.
Yeah, I like my snacks in the ice castle. Nutty bars, donuts, chips. cookies, crackers. Yeah, that cupboard in the ice castle is my favorite. So
Yeah, we hardly even put a dent in that this year.
yeah,
This
there's still
season.
snacks out there.
There's a
isn't
lot
there?
of snacks out
Yeah,
there
I'm
still.
gonna have to go visit that. Thanks for reminding me. I kind of forgot about the snack cupboard out there. I've been looking around the house here for some snacks, and whole time the ice castle is right out in the driveway, and I could be heading out there and munching.
Yeah. That's all I hear. We don't have any snacks. Well, yeah, you do. You just gotta find them.
Yeah. So, but
Cody is watching now. I mean, he's
cool.
Yeah, he was on here in the
Cool.
very beginning, but
Yeah. So what do you think? Should we see if somebody wants to come up and hang out for a while, or maybe a few people want to come up and chat with us?
could maybe bring someone up.
Yeah. Would anybody with a channel like to come up and hang out with us for a little bit? Either come hang out for a couple minutes, or who knows, maybe a half hour. We'd love to have some of you guys come up and talk and maybe get your channel a little boost. But yeah, if you'd like to, just let us know in the chat. We'll get a link and we'll pull you up here and can hang out, and everybody can get to meet somebody else. So
what do you think? Should I drop a link?
Let's wait and see if anybody says they want to come up.
Daddy Duck says I can for a few. Let me just put some pants on.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, as long as you sit close enough to the camera, you don't even have to have pants on. For all you guys, for all you know, I don't have pants on right now. But I do.
You wear pants.
I have pants on. Yeah, let's be honest. So, but yeah, let's get Daddy Duck a link, and we'll pull Daddy Duck up here, and we'll hang out with Daddy Duck for a while. So after 5 Outdoors, he turned me on to Daddy Duck's channel, or actually, it might be the other way around. Daddy Duck 365 posted on a Minnesota Facebook group of a South Carolina duck hunt. I commented on that. He told me to check out After 5 Outdoors. I then met Cody, and then through Cody, I've got to chat with Daddy Duck on the phone several times, and it's just crazy how all that works out. So,
all right, I just dropped a link. A couple people can.
Who all wants to come up?
3D says I can join for like 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then Daddy Duck's here now.
Okay.
We'll bring him up.
And before we bring anybody up, I just want to make it clear this is a family-friendly channel. So let's keep the language PG, and no alcohol, tobacco, none of that on camera. So, but yeah, let's bring Daddy Duck up here for a little bit.
Oh, Rebel wants to join too.
Okay.
Oh, no tobacco. I just spit. Huh.
What happened?
He spit.
Oh.
Good timing.
Yeah.
He said no tobacco.
I guess I could have paid better attention, but
So, oh, that's all right. So, how you doing, Matt?
I'm here, brother. It's been a long day.
Yeah. Are you still out of town, or?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I am now in Wilmington, North Carolina.
Okay.
I left High Point this morning and drove 3.5 hours to Wilmington, worked 8 hours, and got in my hotel at about 9 o'clock, 9:30. What time is it now? It's almost 10:30 now. So I'm tired.
could bring Rebel up too.
We're going to chat with Daddy Duck for a little bit, and then we'll give the next person a chance once we're done chatting with Daddy Duck here. We don't want to get the screen too crowded up. So,
yeah.
But we watched your short video the other day of the unique the unique track you found out turkey scouting.
Yeah,
And,
my Republican track.
yeah, we thought it was awesome, and tell you what, you're a lot braver than we are.
Well, sometimes you just got to do things to get people to laugh, you know.
Yep.
And and it's all about laughter sometimes. And if you can't laugh
Oh,
at things, you got issues. You got more issues than you think you do.
Yep. Yep. Did you get any hate from that?
Not yet.
Nice.
Well, I mean, I haven't gotten any hate. I mean, seriously, I haven't gotten it.
Yeah.
Not in the comment section. I mean, I lost about 4 subscribers. I mean, later on, but
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
what it is. But
Yeah.
I've been having that problem anyway. I'll gain 3, 4, 5 subscribers, and then I'll lose 2 or 3.
Yep.
I think YouTube is just really knuckling down because I am so close. But
Yeah. Yep.
hang on one second.
Okay. So yeah, and if somebody could drop Daddy Duck's link in the chat, that would be awesome. I don't know if somebody already has or not, but if somebody would, that'd be great. So what are your upcoming video plans?
Well, I just put out today patterning a shotgun. It was about a minute and 45-second video. So I put that out. I'm trying to get my laptop set up. I put that out today. I got another scouting video that I did. They'll be coming out probably next week. I may put it out at the end of the week. I just don't know yet.
Okay.
And then I've got about 4 or 5 videos that I keep, in case like this week I'm working all week and can't do anything.
Yep.
So I keep a bunch of videos. I got a conservation video ready to go. I got some other stuff that's ready to go. I just got to upload it.
Yeah. Nice.
But I try to keep 4 or 5 videos in my little bank, just in case.
Yep. And that's kind of what we're starting to work on. For so long, we were filming and editing the same video within a couple days of doing it, just because we didn't have anything in the bank, and we're finally starting to get some stuff built up here. So.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. Our turkey season started Monday, and
Okay.
of course, I've been out of town. I have not had time to hunt. I was able to scout the Friday before. The property that I'm hunting, I have some private property that I hunt, and it's flooded. It's all underwater.
Oh, yeah.
There was about maybe 500 yards that was not underwater, and that's it. Everything else is underwater. That's going to be in the video. You'll see the water. I was actually crossing a ditch and slipped, and I did not have a camera running, but you can see the aftermath of.
Yeah.
I mean, I was soaking wet. But yeah, so I did a little scouting. The other day, I got a phone call, and a friend of mine's got 8 acres, and he's got about 40 turkeys on it right now.
Oh, nice.
So he told me, he said, come hunt them. And he only has 8 acres. So I'm going to try to do something with small plots of land you can still hunt turkeys on. You don't have to have a huge, place to hunt. If you got turkeys in the area and you got a small little area, you just got to go and kind of like when you're trafficking geese and ducks, they're not really coming into your spot. You just need to call to them to get them to come over. Doing the same thing with turkeys.
Gotcha. Yeah. So when you turkey hunt, what do you run for? Do you run a single decoy, 2 decoys, or how do you do your setup?
That's going to depend on how the turkeys are reacting.
Okay.
A lot of that for me, my experience is especially if I'm like, for instance, I haven't been able to roost. You know what roosting a turkey? So you get a turkey, you go the evening before, you call, he gobbles off, he flies up in the tree. Okay, you got him roosted. In that case, I will go and put a hen out. I'll sneak in the woods. I'll do a low crawl. I'll stake that decoy out, and then I'll go set back, and then I'll call. But if I'm just walking through the woods trying to get one to to sound off, what I do is I'll either sit or call to him, get him to gobble, then back away, and then call to him again and try to get him to come into me. Yep. And if I can do that, then I'll just sit and just let him look for something, and just don't give him anything, just other than a call every now and then, and that's it.
Okay.
So I know that's a long answer, but usually one hen decoy. I've tried them all. I've used the strutters. I've used the funky chicken. I've used the Jake decoys. I've used them all. And if I'm going to use a decoy, it's going to be one hen only.
Okay.
And sometimes I'll put her staked up to where she's sitting high, and sometimes I'll stake her really low, like she's ready to breed.
Okay.
So it kind of depends on what time of the year it is, and during the season, what trimester they're in, and ready to, if they're ready to breed or not. So you got to really watch your flocks and find out what's going on.
Gotcha. Now, if you set up on a roosted bird, how far away from the roost would you recommend setting up?
75 to 100.
Oh, okay. So fairly close in on them.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to get as close as I can. I mean, always remember this: roosted ain't roasted.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not. And turkeys will go from tree to tree right before they get settled in. So you don't want to get too close, but you don't want to be so far away.
Yeah.
Especially if you know that you got a gobbler in there with a bunch of hens around him. If he's got a bunch of hens, you get as close as you can, which is going to be 100 to 75 yards, and try to get set up, because once he hits the ground, he's got live hens. He's going to them every time.
Yeah.
He'll get henned up, and you'll never get him in.
Yeah.
And when that happens, I try to tick off the hens by calling over them and getting aggressive with the hens. And that that's what works for me. Somebody else may have another way they do things, but that's what I do.
Okay. Well, we'll definitely try some of that stuff out when we go out.
But that's it. And I'm gonna try to get some more fishing videos this year. I did some work on my boat, which I did a video on, which will be coming out. Personally, I think that's the coolest video I've done yet. I'm just trying to. It's turkey season, so I'm trying to get all my turkey stuff out as quick as I can.
Yep.
For everybody.
Yep. Now, do you have a separate boat for fishing other than your duck boat? No.
I use the same boat.
Okay. Cool.
Now, if I'm on that, did you see that fishing video that I did? I was in the canoe.
I did. Yep.
Okay, then that's a pond, and we have that boat at the pond.
Okay.
So when I'm fishing that pond, I'm in that little boat. But if I'm fishing the lakes or the swamp, it's my duck boat. Yep.
Gotcha. And you primarily fish for bass down there, correct?
I fish for bass, brim, crappie. That pond is just a bass pond. I mean, it's got some brim in it, some bluegill, that kind of thing in there.
Okay.
I got to remember y'all say things different than I do. So
Yeah, my next question was going to be: is there a difference between a bluegill and a brim?
They're all the same.
Okay.
You just lump them generically together. So
Gotcha.
So your bluegill, your red breast, your pumpkin seeds, your long ears, everything that's pretty much in the sunfish family,
Yep.
are brim. And
Okay.
it's spelled BRIM.
Okay. Yep. And when we're generic up here, we just call them all sunfish.
Right.
Yep.
It's like when I call wood ducks summer ducks.
Yeah, it took me the longest time to figure out what you were talking about when you kept calling everything summer ducks. And I was just like, what in the world are them? I've never heard of them before.
Yeah. I did that intentionally because growing up, we always called them summer ducks. And I knew that nobody was going to be understanding what I was saying.
Yeah.
So I intentionally did that. So if they looked at the description and said a summer duck hunt, and they're going to click on it.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of a strategy that I was looking at.
Yeah, it took me a while to kind of start to piece it together. You'd always say, oh yeah, we shot this many summer ducks, and I'd see a pile of wood ducks, and I was just like, well, where are the summer ducks at? And after like the third or fourth video, I was just like, oh, he must call wood ducks summer ducks.
Yep, that's exactly that's what we did. I mean, that's why I did it.
Yep, well, it worked. It got me. I was very curious.
Is it? I'm looking at exertion. Is it common down there to nickname ducks? Yeah. And I'll go down the list real quick. Wood ducks or summer ducks. Mallards are the greenheads.
Yep.
Okay, so you got mallard. They're the greenheads. The mallard hen is either a Susie or a hen.
Yep.
You shoot any mallards? I shot 2 hens. You never, Gadwall are gray ducks or gray mallards. Black ducks are black ducks or black mallards.
Okay.
Or red legs. But don't get them confused with a mottle duck because they look a lot alike. So a mottle duck is different than a black duck. And they're totally different species, but they look the same.
Okay.
Let's see, ringnecks are blackjacks, or ringers, or just simply ringers. Even wood ducks, going back to wood ducks, I call them summer ducks, but people call them summer ducks, woodies, woodrows, squealers.
Yep. We normally refer to them as woodies up here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Canvasbacks, cans or bulls. And Mud Tramp says, don't forget Daffy. He was a black duck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buffleheads, again, Buffies, Buffleheads, squealers, sometimes we'll call them squealers or whistlers, not to be confused with a golden eye, which is commonly referred to as a whistler. Pintails can be called bulls. It's just it's across the country, and I've hunted a lot of different places, and I just pick up nicknames here and there. So when I go to those places, I have to know what they're talking about.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's really cool how throughout the country people refer to different birds as different names.
Well, and same thing with fish.
Yep.
Y'all have I believe y'all call it a dogfish.
Yep.
And it's a mudfish or a bowfin.
Yep. And we refer to them either as bowfin or dogfish up here.
Right, and we refer to them as mudfish.
Okay.
Now, I know that y'all have muskies and y'all got pike, and y'all have chain pickerel up there too.
Not that I know of.
Okay, well, all I have that I'm aware of is chain pickerel, but we call those jackfish.
Okay.
And so when I was watching y'all catch those pike, I was like, man, that's just a big jackfish.
Yeah.
And that's, you're just catching huge jackfish.
Yeah.
Becca says, I nickname them all supper.
Yeah. So, but one really important question that you brought up when you mentioned gray ducks, there's a children's game, and it's often debated duck, duck, goose or duck, duck, gray duck. And I'd like your opinion on that.
Duck, duck, goose.
Yes.
It's duck, duck, goose.
Duck, duck, gray duck.
It's duck, duck, goose.
All right, next person. That's one that we always, whenever we talk to people from different states, they always argue duck, duck, goose versus duck, duck, gray duck. So
yeah, I've never heard it duck, duck, gray duck.
Okay.
It's funny because I was in one of his live streams one time and I was chatting in there. I was like, duck, duck, gray duck or duck, duck, goose. And everybody's like, goose, goose, goose.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, that's what I got going on. And I've been watching y'all stuff, man. And I even told Cody the other day, I said, y'all got some good film going. I mean, really, the only thing I wish you would have done is when you were running across that ice and none of y'all did the Hondo roll. I was waiting on the Hondo roll.
Yeah. So our last trip up there, I told Cody, I said, hey, you should film me doing a Hondo roll, but the ice was really rough. If it would have been smooth, for sure, but the ice was so rough that as soon as you went down, you just stuck.
Oh, okay. But
yeah, otherwise I would have tried to get one in there for you.
I think we were doing a FaceTime when we were talking on the phone, and all of a sudden y'all bailed out of the truck and left the phone, and I'm just sitting there going, well, okay.
Yeah, I don't even think we said goodbye at that point.
I heard flag, and I mean it's like a SWAT team getting out of that truck.
Yeah. I think it was like 15 or 20 minutes later, we were all like, hey, did anybody say goodbye to Matt? Nope.
I sat through about 30 minutes of footage of just him on the phone.
Yeah. So I accidentally left my GoPro rolling. So the whole conversation I had with you, that one phone call about the fried apple pies and stuff, she got to sit there and sift through all of that footage.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
That had to been miserable.
Sometimes the footage is
I think
hard to go
I think
through.
for our 5-minute video we sifted through like 12 hours of footage.
Or more.
It might have been.
I've done that.
15,
I've done that.
Yeah.
I was filming coming home one day, and I stuck a GoPro on the windshield and then had another one hooked up to the car door looking at me. And I was just talking, just chatting and talking, because if I'd have seen anything, I'd have shouted it out. There's something, on the side of the road. And I saw those turkeys, and but I had to go through 3 hours of GoPro footage trying to find it so I could get close enough so I could edit and, kick it out.
Yep.
Yeah. So we have anything going on in the chat?
Oh, Yeah, they're rolling with duck
They're
goose.
rolling.
Let's Drive liked our maple syrup thumbnail.
Oh, nice.
The first one that I did.
Okay.
Of
Yeah.
you
That
drinking the sap.
yeah. That was good. So.
Becca says, I always lose at Duck Duck Goose, so now I have renewed hope to win at Duck Duck Grey Duck.
Yeah, there you go. Spread it nationwide. Duck Duck Grey Duck. And then that way nobody will know what you're talking about, so you can make up your own rules so you always win.
Clever.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to keep anybody who wants to come up here, but I mean I can keep chatting, so
Yeah,
well,
does anybody else want to come?
Yeah, do we still have people waiting?
Rebel's still waiting here.
Let's bring Rebel up, and if you want to keep hanging out, Matt, you can stay up here.
I'll sit right here.
Yeah. We'll pull Rebel up, and we'll have him chat too.
Yeah, he's just been waiting patiently. Hopefully, he's
ready, I
so.
appreciate you waiting so patiently there, and we're gonna pull you up now. So I hope you're ready.
Here we go.
Hey,
what's going on?
Oh, just hanging out, living the dream.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So, how's your Wednesday going?
No, Wednesday's going good. I mean, other than we can't get away from the wind. Oh my God.
Yeah, the wind has been horrible lately.
Yeah, I put out my last couple videos have been nothing but wind, and it has been making editing a nightmare.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched, I think the last video of yours I watched, you were fishing for crappies under a bridge, and it looked like you were going to blow away.
Yeah, that was a rough day. Yeah. And I was only down there for an hour.
Yeah. Yup. Yeah, that was, I do not enjoy being in the wind at all.
No, it makes it miserable.
Yeah.
I can deal with rain, I can deal with snow, I can deal with cold, but I hate wind.
Yep. Yeah, it just makes for filming really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you got really high quality mics and mic filters, it's not good. So.
Yeah, and I'm still new to this whole game, so yeah, I don't have all the fancy stuff.
Yeah, well, neither do we. We're slowly starting to build up our equipment and stuff like that, and working on getting things figured out. But we have a long ways to go.
You guys are doing awesome. I mean, your guys' channel is just growing. You're putting out great videos. I mean, you guys are just doing awesome.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that.
Oh, I second that one. Yeah, y'all are doing real good.
Yeah, thanks. So I think we probably just had our biggest, maybe not quite our biggest. When we first met Cody from After 5 Outdoors and did a live stream with him, we grew really fast that week. But this week, I think we grew 37 or 38 subscribers. So it was a really good week for us.
Nice.
Yeah. So,
awesome.
But what are your upcoming video plans?
Well, the spawn is, I mean, we're like maybe 2 weeks out on 2 of the big lakes. We got the power plant lake, which I fish all winter long. The spawn's going on right now in it. They're just ridiculous. They're in 6 inches of water.
Okay. Is
that
solely crappies?
Yep. And the catfish will be right behind them. They'll spawn super early, and they'll get up in those rocks and get them crappie eggs. So there'll be a lot of catfishing videos coming up.
Where are you from, Rebel?
I'm from Central Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you so there's two power plant lakes that you typically fish, correct?
One.
Oh, one power plant.
I fish
okay.
one power plant lake because it's
Okay.
like 15 minutes away from me.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then,
now, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So the catfish that you typically catch, are those channel cats or?
Yep. Normally
Okay.
channels. There's blues. I don't really ever catch a lot of blues from the bank, but
Okay.
now when we fish for the catfish up here, we fish with shrimp and bobber, and they love it.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they do shad, tight lining, and
Yep.
the catfish in the power plant lake here, they like it floating under a bobber.
Huh. That's cool. I would have never thought to have tried that.
It's a lot of fun. You can float shad too.
You give those shrimp to Cody, and he'll wig out.
Cody asked if we want to go to Puerto Rico fishing tarpon.
What?
Got a hook.
Huh. Boy, I don't know about that one.
Where do you say that at?
How far up in the chat was that?
Just now.
Just now?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there it is.
Should be the last
I see it.
Yeah. Hi, Cody. I don't know. All these, I'm starting to get in a little bit of trouble with all the traveling and fishing I'm doing without Rachel.
Yeah, I want to go too.
Yeah, she wants to go. Well, maybe a family trip.
There you go.
Yeah. So, but I think there's a lot closer places to catch tarpon than Puerto Rico. But if you got the hookup,
Oh man, Becca's cracking jokes.
Yeah.
Where do fishermen get their haircut? The barber shop.
That's a good one, Becca. So what size do the channel cats typically run in the power plant lake?
The average size is 5 to 10 pounds.
Oh, so that's pretty decent fish.
Pretty much just every cast, 5 to 10 pounds.
Wow.
When we go catfishing, it's nonstop action for 4 to 5 hours straight. Okay. You can only run one pole because you can't keep it in the water.
Gotcha.
It is insane catfishing.
Huh. Now, I maybe have asked you this before, but due to there being a power plant on the lake, is there any health concerns with eating the fish from there?
Nope.
No? Oh,
nope.
That's awesome.
They do a really good job with their environment protection. They work really close with IDNR. And I mean, everybody is on them. And I got friends that work at the plant, and their water treatment is just insane. It is out of this world what they do to treat that water.
Gotcha. Oh, that's super cool. So I suppose you do a lot of catfish cookouts then, huh?
No. Usually the catfish is catch and release.
Okay.
We do a lot of crappie cookouts.
Okay. Now, are you allowed to keep the catfish, or do you just throw them back because you don't prefer them?
I just throw them back because I don't prefer them.
Okay. Gotcha.
Every once in a while, I'll get a craving for them, and I'll keep a couple. But 90% of the time, we just throw them back. It's just fun to fight them.
Okay. Yeah. So I've been out catfishing a few times, but I've never had very good luck with them. But that's definitely something I'd like to get a little better at.
We could work something. You could come down here, and we would put you on some catfish like you haven't ever seen.
Okay. Now, when I've been catfishing, typically we go out on the Mississippi River after dark, and we use either like leopard frogs, cut up sucker minnows, chicken liver, chicken breast, stuff like that. And I think we've caught a few, but usually we don't catch anything. But the worst part is Dobson fly. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a Dobson fly, but them suckers are giant and they have huge pinchers, and they have a extremely hard shell on the outside of them, and I'm terrified of them. So usually I have my hood pulled up and it pulled tight like this, and I sit there with my hands in my sleeves, because if they bite, it hurts really bad.
Yep, that doesn't sound fun at all.
No. So I don't know if that's just bugs that are in Minnesota, if they're nationwide, but yeah, they're not cool.
Yeah, no, we fish. See, I fish for all my catfish during the day.
Yeah.
I don't do any night catfishing.
Yeah, and the Dobson flies only come out at night.
Well, I'm gonna
I'd have
start
to
keeping
buy a
myself
shotgun for
indoors.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a Dobson fly, Matt?
I've never heard of one.
Okay.
You might be calling it something different.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of a Helgermite?
I know what a Helgermite
Yes.
is.
So a Helgermite, when it matures, it turns
It
into
becomes
a
a Dobson.
Dobson fly.
Okay.
Yep.
All
Yep.
right.
Yep. So a Helgermite, I believe, lives on the bottom of a lake or a river, and then when it matures, it turns into the Dobson fly.
Right. We've caught them in seine nets and used them to fish with.
Okay.
Yep. Bass love them.
Oh, yeah.
Matter of fact, all fish love them.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of guys use them for bass. Them
Yeah,
Helgermites.
Yep. Yep. So.
But there are times when we'll drag the bottom with a seine net, and get up stuff like Helgermites, leeches, crawfish, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why I don't get out catfishing a whole ton. But
I kind of think it's a myth that everybody says you have to go catfishing at night. I really think that's a big myth. Now, when the sun's up, yeah, it's going to drive them deeper. But we get out there first thing in the morning, like we do crappie fishing, and we'll fish till 9, 10 o'clock, and we're wore out. We're done by 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I mean, after you reeled in 30 or 40 catfish between 5+ pounds, you're done. You don't want to fish no more.
Yeah. Yup. So, yeah, have you guys ever seen them little like tennis racket looking things that people use for hitting bugs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I've thought about getting one of them to bring out catfishing. Whack them Dobson flies right out of the air.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
Probably make a heck of a video too.
It'd be funny for sure.
Yeah, because if you turn a light on, you get swarmed in a heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
The problem, I don't mind. I like to bass fish at night a lot, and the only problem is with down here is the alligators.
I suppose
they'll come. I mean, they'll come right up to the boat. You reach down the lip of fish, you got a gator 5 feet away from you.
Yeah. So now, do you have an alligator season down there?
We do. It's usually in September. It's a draw here.
Okay.
And you have to, when you apply, and if you get drawn, it's in certain areas. So you apply for an area and then you have to go to that area. I've never done it here in South Carolina because
Okay.
you're only allowed one.
Yep.
And to me, you need 2 or 3 people with you. Somebody run a boat, and if whoever's got the tag, he's got the bow or the spear or the grappling hook. So you need a handful of people with you, and sometimes you just can't get all of them, everybody together to go.
Gotcha.
But I've hunted them and fished for them in Louisiana before, and
Okay.
that is the way they do it down there. That's fun. And if they did that in South Carolina, I would probably do it where you catch 2 or 3, maybe 5. That would be some fun, especially if you could fish for them.
Yeah.
And that's setting your lines, your bush lines, and whatnot. That would be some fun. But
Yeah, kind of like they do on the TV show Swamp People.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, that's an awesome show.
But I've done that a couple of times. I've gone down there to go early teal hunting, early teal season.
Okay.
And we've done that before. And of course, that was all pre-YouTube, so I don't have any footage of it. But that's fun. That's a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
Just came in.
Hey, JV, appreciate you coming in, hanging out with us.
Oh,
Matt, do you have hogs down where you're at?
oh yeah.
You do?
Oh yeah. As a matter of fact, when Cody came, we were going to Cody from After 5. Just in case anybody doesn't know, we were planning on doing a hog hunt one evening. And the property, buddy of mine that owns it, he had everything set up, and he was watching the game cameras, and the hogs never came in the whole time Cody was here. Because had he been here, I'd have stuck him in a tree with a rifle or his pistol and let him go. Just let him go to town.
Yeah.
Because we do it at night.
Yeah, we might.
Now it's open game on hogs, right?
Right. Yeah. 24/7, 365.
Yep.
JV says we need to go hang out with Matt and get some hogs.
Yeah. Matt, if you ever have some time and you want some company, maybe we'll make our way down there and hunt some hogs with you.
Come on. We got them. We've been watching the game cameras, since duck season ended, and the hogs, they just haven't come in. We're trying to pattern them so we know when the best day the best evening to get out there.
Yeah.
And it's been a hit and miss here lately. We're not sure why, because we are baiting them to come in.
Okay.
But the deer are still on the bait, and the hogs will come in at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. And you're just like, I ain't getting up that early.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have quite a few.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that would always be really fun to go and do that.
Well, JV says he's serious, so.
Yeah. JV wants to go down and hunt hogs too?
No, that's who said it.
Oh, JV has hogs at his place?
No. He wants to go hunt them.
Oh, with us?
With us.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah. No, that'd be fun. So, and I have quite a bit of, I don't know if it's the same as butchering a domestic hog, I would imagine, but I've butchered plenty of domestic hogs. So
the only thing I suggest is bring gloves, because they do have that, oh shoot, there's a little disease they have. I can't remember the name of it. It's about that long. So you gotta, as long as you cook the meat fully, you don't have nothing to worry about. It's just when you're cleaning them, if you got an open cut, you can get pretty sick.
So it's not trichinosis, is it?
That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So about that long.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep.
So that's the only thing you got to worry about. What I do is when we do kill a few, and sometimes we'll pin these hogs, and we'll go out and set a circular trap, and we'll get them in that circular trap and pin them, and then go dispatch them.
Okay.
Or I do have a couple of buddies that will go out and catch, and we'll back a enclosed trailer and herd them into the trailer, and then release them into a pen, and then feed them corn for about 30 days, and then we butcher them, and then they end up tasting just like regular pork that you get from the store.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I've also heard of people trapping them in the boar hogs. They'll castrate them and then turn them loose, and then after a few months, I guess they taste just like a domestic raised hog.
Yep.
Yep. And Cody said in the chat that bears in Minnesota have trichinosis as well, and yes, they do. Yep.
So that's the only thing. That's the only thing you got to worry about. I mean, seriously.
Yep.
We hunt them from tree stands just like you'd be deer hunting.
Okay. Yep.
And especially at night, we got the green lights and with the motion sensors. So when the sensor goes off, hey, game on.
Yep. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Getting some hogs and alligator hunting, those are two things that I would absolutely love to do at some point.
Well, I tell you, if nothing else, even if we couldn't alligator hunt, I can take you into the swamp and show them all to you.
That would be cool.
I mean, some grown ones. I had, I didn't get him on film. I thought I did, but the camera wasn't. I thought the camera was rolling, but it wasn't. But last teal season, I had one get about 4 foot from me. And I was waiting out to go get a duck.
Yo, you weren't even in the boat?
Huh?
You weren't in the boat and it was 4 feet from you?
Yeah, I went out to retrieve a duck.
Oh, man.
I beat him to the duck. I saw him coming.
Yeah.
And I ran after. I wanted that duck bad.
I would have emptied my shotgun as fast as I could.
Nah.
I don't know that you could get me in the water down there.
Yeah, same thing. Cody said the same thing.
Yeah.
I ain't getting enough. We hunted in the boat the whole time.
Especially with me not having the greatest vision, I wouldn't be able to see him coming. Nah.
JV says I hunt them with my fists.
JV hunts gators with his fists.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. We'll bring JV down there, put him in the water after dark.
I'll tie a rope around him and drag him and use him for a spinnerbait.
We'll let him show us how it's done.
Wait a minute, what is was it a merganser?
What else?
Becca's doing a really good job dropping links and stuff, so thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Becca. Appreciate you dropping links for everyone. That's awesome. If you guys don't know it, Becca's the best live stream moderator out there, probably. If you're in a live stream, you're probably going to see Becca in there because everybody loves Becca, and she does a great job at taking care of all that stuff. So thank you very much for doing that.
But I guess growing up around alligators and snakes and all that, and water moccasins or cottonmouths, whatever, old Joe or whatever you want to call them, stump tails. The only thing that I'm afraid of in that swamp are the wasp. And
gotcha.
Those big red wasps. Those are the only things I'm afraid of. I see them. My back starts to itch, and I'm getting out of there. But
yeah.
But generally speaking, the alligators. They're not going to bother you. I mean, really, They're not. They're, you live with them, so you know.
Yeah, I suppose it's similar to like when I went to Alaska. They kept telling me, you're gonna see a grizzly bear. Don't freak out. And we were fishing salmon on the river, and the grizzly bear walked out maybe 20, 30 yards. And I mean, I dropped the fishing pole and I was gone. And everybody else was still standing there. And it's just like, are you guys nuts? But that bear just wanted his fish, and if he happened to grab the fish you had on your line, you just gladly let him have it and tied on a new lure and kept fishing. But yeah, they just minded their own business, ate their fish, and as long as you stayed away from them, they stayed away from you.
Yeah, I guess like y'all are, like what Rebel said, you'd be out of the water. You said you'd be unloading a shotgun on an alligator. Alligators don't bother me, but if I got up there with y'all, and I don't care if it was a baby bear cub, I'm not sticking around. I'm not, if one came up to my truck and I got the windows rolled up, I'm stomping the gas, I don't want to be around a bear, at all. Not one bit. Cody's saying, he wanted me to come up and hunt bears with him. I said, no. And the guy that we were going to go hog hunting with wants to kill a bear and wants me to go up there. And I said, yeah, I'll take you up there, but I ain't getting in the woods with a bear. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm not doing it,
Yeah. And really the bears are,
I'm way too fat. I cannot run anymore.
The bears up here are way more scared of us than you can be scared of them.
Nope.
But the things in the woods that I fear are like mountain lions or timber wolves. I don't like cats that are the same size as me.
Or bigger.
And a pack of timber wolves, you just don't stand much of a chance against them either.
Yeah, I don't know. I just know bears, and I don't want to be around them at all.
Yeah. I don't know. There's not much that scares me, but I know down in them swamps, y'all got some big spiders.
Oh yeah,
because you can see their eyes when you shine lights on them.
Yeah. Ooh, got them big banana spiders.
I'm out.
Banana spiders.
I'm done.
Yeah. No, I don't. I'm not necessarily afraid of spiders, but not a huge fan. Rachel here, she loves snakes, so she said if we come down there, she'd love for you to take her out in the swamp and show her some snakes.
Yeah.
I no snakes.
And Cody's saying that's why he wants me to go hunting, because he can run faster than me.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to be the fastest guy. You just got to kick your buddy in the knee and then be faster than him after he's wounded.
Oh yeah, I'm way too fat. I'm like, that perfect meal, for a bear. I'm fat, got a lot of good fat on me. It's all white meat, and fat. It's really just juicy. No.
Has a hint of fried apple pie taste to it.
A hint of fried apple pie and bull shrimp. No.
Yep. Sweet tea. Yeah.
But yeah, y'all want to? I mean, I haven't been seeing the snakes like we usually do. Usually I'm seeing 4 or 5 big cottonmouths. Not seeing them anymore. I don't know what's going on. But we usually see them, play with them.
Now, are you allowed to kill them?
Yeah. Can
you eat them?
Where does his head and neck start?
Yeah.
Because I know, you always cut the head and neck off of an animal when you kill it. I don't know where the head and neck start.
Yeah.
I personally am not going to eat a water moccasin. I've eaten rattlesnake before.
Okay.
I've eaten copperhead before, but I've never eaten. I'm not going to eat a water moccasin.
Okay. Yep.
That's me personally. I'm quite sure out there that somebody would love to, but I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's very few things in the world that I won't try at least once, and that's one of them.
Now, have either of you ever eaten turtle?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Love
Yeah,
turtle.
Yeah, I'm going to be getting my turtle trapping license here fairly soon. The season doesn't open till July 1st in Minnesota, but we're going to be trapping some snapping turtles. And I love turtle.
Only animal you get 7 different types of meat.
Yeah. Yep.
Now I live in South Carolina, but up in North Carolina, they have a turtle called a terrapin. And they actually, now I think it's been outlawed. I don't know. So if anybody's in here from North Carolina and I'm saying something wrong, I'm sorry. But back in the day, they actually trained dogs to sniff out these turtles, these terrapin. And they'd put the dogs on the ground just like you'd put a beagle on some rabbits. And they would go out and they'd hit that terrapin and they'd dig him up. And they went and retrieved. That's how you collected them. And but I think the practice has been outlawed and for a long time. But
okay.
But every now and then you can find somebody who still does it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know a guy that knows a guy.
I got a guy that knows a guy that may know a guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like how
a dark alley, you see this black coat open up. I got this right here.
Yeah. Just like moonshine is illegal, but it still turns up now and again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
What is
Never
this
heard of it.
What is this moonshine you speak of? I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to go crank up my 1978 Dodge Plymouth. So.
Yeah. So, that's awesome. But yeah, I saw a really cool idea. I don't know if you guys follow Geo Bushcraft, but he's doing a YouTube creators rendezvous.
Yeah.
And I thought that was an awesome idea. And it'd be really cool if at some point we could all get together and just hang out and make some videos together. But more importantly, just hang out, get to know each other, have some fun, bring the families. I thought that was a great idea.
I think that's May 21st through the 24th or 23rd or 24th up in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it. That's the week of my wife's birthday, and I don't know which day her birthday is. I know it's somewhere between the 21st and the 28th, somewhere in there.
Just give her one gift every day that week.
So every day that week, I give her stuff and take her out to eat, and I'll hit it one day. So.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, let's see. Eric Burnside, he's from South Carolina. How you doing, Eric? Where at in South Carolina? Just out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah.
Mud Tramp saying, "I bet I can outrun a turtle." Yep. I don't know, Mud Tramp. There's a lot of gray in this beard.
As long as there's no ditch in the way, right?
Oh my God, man, it was hilarious. It was funny because I walked up to it and I knew the ditch was there. I knew it was there. And I looked down at it and I put my foot down to test the edge of it. you know, and I put some weight on it. And I said, okay, it's holding me. And I lifted my left foot, and it's just a step. It's just like a little step over. And the whole side just caved in, and I went down about 4 foot.
He wouldn't do well on the ice.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get you out on some ice sometime.
I put ice in my sweet tea.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're out ice fishing, you got unlimited ice for your sweet tea.
Oh, I don't know. I'd like to try it. I mean, just because I've never done it. But
Yeah.
I mean, when you're fat and you're walking on ice,
I mean, at that point, we're driving what, a 6,000 pound truck and a 5,000 pound ice castle. I think you'll be safe.
And there's plenty of snow.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I get nervous. I guess because we don't get ice down here. I mean, you know, I think I've hunted in South Carolina. I think I've hunted over ice maybe 3 times in past 48 seasons.
Okay.
And, you know, this coming duck season will be my 49th duck season. And,
Wow.
and I just, you know, we don't see it. You know,
Yeah.
we'll get some skim stuff every now and then. But,
Yep.
yeah, the last time I hunted ice was in Arkansas.
Okay.
And that was, we had to take a tractor to bust the ice out of that hole. That's how bad it was.
I tell you what, though, if you come up during ice fishing season, the bears are sleeping, so you'll be safe.
Now, you know what? My luck would be that one of those bad boys would get hungry and want to have just a midday snack. You know, and you got this fat guy running across the ice, bouncing everywhere. You know,
Yeah.
Hondo rolling.
Hondo rolling and not trying to, just doing it.
Hey, just remember, it would make great content.
Oh yeah, there goes Daddy Duck. Ooh,
Yeah.
I can see it now.
Yeah, I can just picture it. We'll be out in the ice castle. We'll open the door up, and for the first time ever in Minnesota, there'll be a black bear walking across the ice on the lake, just licking his lips.
Man, talking about funny stuff. I went down to film a video this morning, and I never put my GoPro on until I get to where I'm fishing. Well, I started walking under this bridge, and these 2 geese have set up a nest under this bridge.
Oh.
And this goose started hissing and cussing at me. And then next thing I know, it jumps at me. Wings just spread. I had to throw my bucket at it. And oh my God, I could not believe it. My wife was like, "Tell me you got that on camera." I said, "No, I did not. And I wish I would have."
Well, tell you what, put that camera on tomorrow and go back to the same spot, because I bet you they're still there.
Oh, they're still there. They've been there for a week now. They're still there.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you could title it Man versus Goose.
Yeah, that goose is going to win.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to run like a little girl.
Yeah. I've gotten attacked by geese before. It's not fun.
No.
Mark's leaving.
Yeah. Say goodnight to Mark.
Mark J. He's
See
leaving.
you, Mark. Yeah, appreciate
See you,
you
Mark.
stopping here, Mark.
I don't want to know why he's sewing on his badger. So, oh, his badger rug. Okay, I see it now.
Making a Badger rug.
Oh, cool. Cool. I bet that's going to look awesome.
Oh wait, it was the Badger rug before that.
Gotcha. So anything you guys want to talk about? What time is it getting to be?
Oh man, it's almost 10:30.
Almost 10:30. So we've been
for about
going
2 hours.
Yeah, almost 2 hours. I know Rachel does have to get up early for work, and I promised her I'd try to cut it off at 10:30 tonight. So if you guys have anything you want to talk about before we cut it off, go ahead, and otherwise we can start to wrap things up too.
And Cody's saying
no.
Cody's saying he's got a run too, but he's serious about Puerto Rico. He's got a good hookup.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I mean that would be a blast, but man, that's a long ways to go. I don't even know if I necessarily know where Puerto Rico is.
It's south of me, I tell you that.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's an island over by like the Dominican and in Jamaica and all of that. I would assume. I don't know.
I went there once and I drank so much rum that I don't remember coming back.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Yeah.
my kind of place.
Yeah. I'm thinking maybe we need to do a YouTube creator rendezvous in like Jamaica or something. Have a big
I'm
island.
not big on traveling out of the States.
Yeah.
We need to do it in the States.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have to have a passport to get down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
if you've never been, it is an experience. I will say that.
Now, Puerto Rico, that's territories of the United States, though, isn't it?
Right. They're trying to make it a state. They want to make it a state.
Yeah. Same with Washington, D.C.
Same thing with Washington, D.C. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, it's a very interesting place, and it's a very cool place to be. I've been down there before, and a couple of times. I had the opportunity to go fishing once, and then I took my wife on a cruise when I came back from overseas, and we went on a cruise down there, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. So a lot of things to do. A lot of things to do.
Cool. So yeah, the furthest I think I'm planning on taking a trip is Alaska, and I hope that happens sooner than later. But Puerto Rico, that might have to be further down the road.
I'm trying to get up y'all's way this October. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. I tell you what, Matt,
I'm really trying. I'm really working on. I know me and Cody got this hunt in Kentucky coming up, and next month, less than a month away, and I know I got that coming, and would like to get out to up y'all's way in October.
Yeah.
For y'all's duck season. And,
yeah.
I'm working on it. That's why I'm out of town now.
Okay.
Trying to get the money together to go up there.
Yeah. Well, you're more than welcome to. We got plenty of spots you can stay. You can use the ice castle while you're up here. Yeah, that would be really cool if you came up here. And the third Saturday in October, I help organize a giant wild game feed through our church.
Okay.
And you'd be more than welcome to come see that too.
But yeah, I am trying to get up there with Cody in October. I mean, it's on my bucket list.
Okay.
I'd love to bring my mud boat up there, drag it up there, and because I guarantee you, there's very, very few people that see anything like this.
Yeah.
But Cody's telling me y'all have motor restrictions and motor restrictions on a lot of places.
But I tell you what, if I know Cody's got some good duck hunting, but if you wanted to hunt down towards my place a little further south than Cody, my wife's grandparents have 500 acres of soybean and cornfields, and there's I think three farm ponds and then one private lake on the property.
Wow.
And it loads up with ducks pretty good, and it would be all to ourselves.
Wow.
And, yeah, there's some pretty good duck hunting.
I'll come up there and talk Southernese to them ducks. They might understand. They may or may not understand me.
Yeah, and then we field hunt geese up there too in the corn and soybeans, and that's pretty good a lot of the times too.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying. I'm working on it now. So
yeah,
I told my wife. I said I got to get up there. I got to go.
Yeah,
gotta go.
Yep.
I've never done that.
Duck hunted?
Never duck hunted, never goose hunted.
Oh, you got to try it.
Everybody I talked to said, don't start.
Don't start. Yeah. I'm telling you, don't start.
Yep. Yeah, once you start, you'll there's always something else you're gonna need. There's always something new coming out. Decoys, mojos, camo, blinds, shotguns, ammo. Yeah, it's an expensive sport to get into.
Yeah, and it's if you look at my channel, I mean, it says it all right there in the beginning. Duck hunting is not an obsession. It's not a passion. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
365 days a year. It is. It really, really is. There's not a day goes by that I don't think about duck hunting.
Yeah.
I'm constantly, I mean, I don't care if I'm in the middle of work, I'll stop all of a sudden and go, 5 months. Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
that's how I am with crappie fishing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I know with me, it's like anytime I hear a goose, I'm looking up in the sky and everyone I hang out with, if the geese get within 40, 50 yards, everybody's yelling, take them. even not during season.
Oh, yeah. I'm that way with ducks.
Yeah. But I tell you what, there's nothing more exciting than laying in a field and having geese at 5-10 feet from you, and you think they're going to land on you, and then you pop up and you just let them have it.
We did that in I went to Alberta a few years back. I just come home from overseas, and my wife purchased this trip for me. And so I went to Alberta by myself to hunt, and I've never seen so many ducks in my life. And it was all field hunting, and I've done that before, but dry fields before, but this was spectacular. And I've had up to 400 or 500 mallards coming into my decoys before in the timber in places like Arkansas and places like that. But I've never had thousands, 2,000 and 3,000 ducks coming into my decoys while I'm laying in a field. And it was, I've had snow geese do that, but I've never had ducks do it. And it was absolutely, I mean, the first time they came in, I couldn't shoot. I just couldn't shoot. I was watching. And the guy that I was with, like, shoot him, because he wants to go get it done and go home. And I'm like, I can't. I just can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the closest I can relate is dove hunting.
Oh, yeah.
Love dove hunting.
Well, we normally do that. Go ahead.
We've never dove hunted, but we have like morning doves around and stuff.
Yeah. We have big dove shoots around here. Used to be growing up as a kid, the farmers would put on these dove shoots, and you'd get to the field about 11 o'clock in the morning, and they would start at noon, when you could actually start shooting. And all the kids would go out into the dove fields at noon, and all the grown-ups would stay back up under the shade tree. And we'd go out and shoot doves and bring them back, and we'd shoot limits and we'd bring them back, and then we'd pick them and then make a perlo, like a chicken bog, if you're familiar with that. Boil down chicken, pull the meat off, put it in rice, maybe some sauces like Hillshire or something in there with it. We make a perlo, and then the adults would go into the field in the afternoon, and you just see flight after flight after flight, thousands of doves coming into these fields. And we've already shot our limits, and they wouldn't let us go back out. So, but it became a party. I mean, it just would be a big to do. Some of the older farmers, they would get a wagon and pull a wagon around the field and pass out drinks and snacks. I mean, it was just a big to do. It was just a party, and but they just don't do that anymore.
Huh?
Everybody's clubbed up. Everybody's got the dove clubs, and they're all clubbed up.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, y'all.
Yeah.
Well, it's been fun. I'm gonna
I've had a
jump
blast.
off here.
Yeah, appreciate you
Nice to
coming
meet
and
you,
hanging
man.
out.
Yeah, nice meeting you, Daddy Duck.
Yeah, so,
I want to thank.
Go
I want to
ahead.
thank you guys for all the support, and you guys got me. I don't know, 7, 8, 9 more subs. Nah, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. We appreciate you coming on and hanging out with us.
Enjoyed it.
It's always fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be back live again next Wednesday, same time, 8:30. And hopefully we'll have a couple more videos coming out in between there, and we appreciate everybody watching them and checking them out. So
I'll be, if I can plug, if you don't mind me throwing a plug out, every Monday night at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I do a live, and I try to put out one video a week. So
yeah, yep. Daddy Duck does his Monday night lives. Usually try to get in there and hang out with you. Those are always fun. So, but yeah, if you guys haven't, check out both of their channels. They got some great channels. Daddy Duck, you're on the road to 1,000.
Yep.
You're getting close. And Rebel, you're a little younger in the stage of getting to 1,000, but hopefully not too far off.
I'm still pup status. I'm still trying to hit that 300.
Yeah. So once it starts to happen, though, it happens quicker than you'd think.
Oh yeah.
So, yep. So, but yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out. We're gonna probably end her here, and hopefully we'll see you guys again soon.
Yeah,
Sounds
you will.
good. Enjoyed it, man. Enjoyed it. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you. So,
Well, I'm out.
all right, guys, we will.
I'm out.
We'll see everybody next Wednesday at 8:30 for another live. We'll have a couple more videos coming out in between there. But if you guys aren't doing so, get on out there and get living. See you guys.